Hi Aquarius. I've already started to pull some cards out for you guys. You guys are okay, something very significant about this moment in time for y'all. I don't know how else to describe it. It feels as if you have entered an agreement here with spirit, with God, with the cosmos. You know, some of you may literally be like, maybe you're going down the aisle, you're taking a vow, or maybe you're taking I just heard celibacy. Maybe some of you are taking a vow of celibacy. You're taking a vow of some sort right now. You're engaged in this. If you're not like in the physical, this is something spiritual. And what's really interesting too is that this is the card that came out with that, which is the Pisces energy, which is, to me, it's also, you know, that's part of the age of Christianity, of Christ consciousness. Pisces, we're moving, oh, Aquarius, we're moving into the dawn of Aquarius. There's some type, okay, that's also interesting, because your underlying cards are indicating to me that something is in perfect balance. Like something is literally in perfect balance. And you have mystic. There's some sort of spiritual alignment that is perfectly balanced for you right now, whenever you're watching this video. This is also the underlying, the meek shall inherit the earth. You're coming across like a very, very, I don't want to say a pious energy. It's, something's in balance here spiritually. It's almost like you've entered, it's like a covenant, but it's a covenant between you and God. You and me maybe karmic energies as well. You have entered, but it's kind of like, because the karmic energies are balanced here on a very, very spiritual level. And also, like, the mouse card, does give me like very, very humble vibes. Like, you know, not drawing attention to itself, kind of like staying in the corner, being more like, if you have a message or something to share with someone, it's more like, I see it almost like delivering it as a scroll. The message is more important than perhaps even the attention or something like that with the mouse. But yeah, something here cosmically, karmically, is perfectly balanced. It's perfectly balanced. And because of that, you've entered some type of an agreement. This vow, it's like, it feels like a covenant. It's very spiritual. A very, very spiritual covenant that you've entered here. This is the tarot card that came with it, is the Daughter of Pentacles. And that is almost kind of like a student, a student of, there's some type of spirituality connected to this. I could even be picking up on someone here who is like getting ready to take some type of, make a commitment to something. Like, it's like making a commitment, being bound to this. There's no like heavy negative energies. This is not like, I'm not picking up like a devil energy, like you're somehow sacrificing your free will to anything. You're making a real commitment to you, like I don't know, like some of you could literally be taking a vow of something. You may even be engaged in some type of a practice here that is like, it has opened up this this vow that you make to spirit, to yourself. We're gonna do more cards here, because it's like, it feels really big. Like, I just want to kind of to get started. I often do when I'm working with this deck, is I'll pull the cards first. Just give me a second with them, because they have a lot that comes through, and my intention is to pull more cards with you guys, and we're going to do that right now. It's also like these eyes are they're pretty much the same. One is just smaller than the other, and then they're reversed. So it's like having a perspective. Like, you can see things from this angle, and you can see things from this angle as well. Something's hatched open here. It's kind of interesting. Like, I have felt this shift. I just had a really weird experience that I don't myself. I'm trying to think the last time I slept like that was probably when I was pregnant. Like, I was extremely tired, like a few hours like before doing this reading now. And I had planned on doing this reading. I'm like, I am so tired. I just need to lay down for like a 15-20 minute nap. I slept for almost 2 hours. I don't know the last time I've ever, like I said, the last time I went down for a nap and ever slept like that, I was pregnant. I think I did a 3-hour one, and I was just like unconscious. That's what that was like. But it's weird because I woke up and everything feels weird. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I almost feel like there's been some type of a big shift. I don't know if I've shifted myself and I'm meeting y'all in some sort of new timeline here, and I'm maybe catching up to you. Like, it feels like it could be like that too. I feel a little bit like I've hopped into a new timeline. I feel very much like that. And it's curious looking at your cards here, because I'm you know, when I say, like, it's almost like I'm catching up to something here. Like, I've met you along this timeline in this energy. I had a nap. But something feels really different. I haven't had a feeling like this in a while. Like, I don't know if some of you have had like Mandela experiences. I haven't had any in a long time. They were coming in hot and heavy like years ago for me. And there were times where I would wake up and everything just felt weird. It was like different. And then there would be something significant that was totally like a Mandela effect to me. I'm like, that was like that in the reality that I remember. There's something, yeah, but it's weird. I don't know, maybe there was like a shift. Maybe there's been some type of shift. It's also interesting because I'm recording this on the day that they did agree and elect a new pope. And I need to get into his chart a little bit more. I don't know how much is known about him. There's probably people like doing it right now. I couldn't find very much. I've tried, I don't know, it seems to be going back and forth. He's a Virgo, he's a Leo. He does have a Scorpio rising, which I feel is kind of promising, because I was getting very strong vibes about a positive Scorpio in terms of electing the Pope. But there's something weird here. I'm really feeling like there's a weird shift. But now, so that's interesting. Like, put in the comments if you feel like something is shifted, or you're feeling very familiar with this energy. If you're feeling very familiar with this energy, then it is how I'm kind of like perceiving it, where I feel like you've been in this timeline and I've hopped in here with you, is what that feels like. Like, I feel like I'm doing, like, I'm catching up to you in this timeline. Now, even saying that, this could be something that is happening very energetically, like a behind the scenes energy that's going on. There's some type of spiritual commitment that's happening here for you. And it's kind of funny because this gives me the vibes of, like, you know, a student of something. You're learning something here. You're just getting your feet wet. But it's also the way that it's looking at this. It's almost like these two bear witness to this. These two energies feel like they're bearing witness to this vow that is you. You're the vow, you're the commitment. Is it these energies, like, you know, because the Pisces is the sign that we're moving out of, the age of Pisces. We're moving out of that, and this is bearing witness. There's something has happened. I don't know what it is. If there's something astrological that has taken place, it's significant. And it's around you, your sign, in whatever way, like, you hold it. You know, like, maybe it's a rising, maybe it's your moon. You know, many of you, obviously, like your sun in Aquarius. But it's very, very significant. And I really do feel like I'm stepping into, like, I'm catching up to where you are. It's kind of like if y'all have been reading a book, you know, and you're reading a book, and kind of like the book is your life, maybe even, and you're reading it. I'm like, it's almost like I've been back on another volume. And I finally finished it. I closed the book and I'm like, yeah, this is and I'm reading Aquarius. It's just the weirdest vibe that I'm getting in this reading. Like, you're here, you're in this energy, but it's as if you're in this energy. Even if you've just been in it for a few days, you're ahead of me on it. Like, I'm just catching up to you on the path here and go, oh, I see you now here, Aquarius. I see what's going on. But I'm really feeling like the fish and the Daughter of Pentacles are energies that are bearing witness. It's a spiritual vow. It feels like a covenant. A covenant. Am I getting that right? I just double checked the wording. And yeah, like, covenant is the building or place. Actually, it's interesting because that is more around like a nun. That's also interesting. Like, is there some type of vow of celibacy? You're making some type of a vow to God here. It's really powerful. And it's as if this energy is being witnessed too. It's kind of like a marriage between you and God. I don't know how else to describe that. It's very, very powerful. Maybe that's part of it too. It's like I'm catching up to whatever this is that you've got going on here. Show me more of the fish. This is one of the Ace of Wands. This is bearing witness, recognition, recognizing. You've stepped into something here. Now, I know it sounds all very big and dramatic. A lot of times big energies like this are not, you know, it's not like a big pomp and circumstance. And it's like you're on the path of this. You know, maybe as you're walking along this path, it's like, yeah, no, the breeze feels like it's shifted direction. The winds have changed, or, you know, like it's leading up to something. The Mother of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, you see, that's the fish. The fish isn't you. It's somehow connected to... There is an energy here that bears witness to you. That's all I can say. And when I say that it bears witness to you, it almost like it sort of stops in its tracks. This energy stops in its tracks and it bears witness to you. To a commitment? It's committed to you. This energy is committed to you. It has stopped in its tracks with this Four of Pentacles. Okay, the Ten of Swords is the Daughter of Pentacles. Justice. There it is. That's the energy right there. Some type of wrongdoing, something here has been corrected. Some type of deceit, some type of deception, some type of yeah, maybe even somebody working against another in some way. No. Those were the two underlying cards after I'd kind of like pulled everything out off camera, right? And I've reshuffled it, and here they are. See, something is in perfect balance. So that's very interesting to note, because the perfect balance energy sort of tells me, like, you know, recognize that you're on the right track. Recognize that you're, even your thoughts and your motives here are directed in the right place. This is a confirmation too, but I think it's also telling you that there's something bigger going on, sort of behind the scenes, energetically and spiritually, than maybe, you know, you're witnessing. I don't know, but I really feel something here. Okay, the other thing, I was drawn to the fact these dots on here. There's 9 of them. Let's count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 dots on here. And I don't know why, but that was significant to me when I first pulled out the card, as if like, make notice of this. These 9 dots that are on here. There's 3 hands in this card. There's 2 hands doing this, and then there's 1 hand that binds them. You can see that? So, okay, I want to understand each energy. Is there something or someone, too, that you are bound to? It's like a spiritual agreement, and this is witnessed. And the dove of peace, right, is what flies. The dove of peace is what flies here. Each hand. Wow, the 9 of Swords. One is a little bit anxious about that. The 9 of Swords. The other, the Daughter of Swords, observant. And the 4 of Cups. That is a strange energy. I'm kind of seeing it too as a mental shift. I don't think it's telling me what I was asking. The hands may have some sort of other representation, because what these cards, like, I'm trying to get out of the way of the cards here. The cards feel like they're telling me a mental shift. Like this is coming out of some type of overthinking. Maybe there's anxiety or worry here. And this is like a clear vision, a direction, like almost kind of sitting on the sword of direction and truth and observation. It's going here. It's almost like going to something that may have been or is. An energy that is like a little saboteur. The rat feels like a little saboteur. The cups are coming off like something that you would drink as part of, that's really weird. There's something going on here. Like, I'm feeling a little bit too, like there's something very significant about this Pope. Because it almost feels like I'm getting some kind of, like how it's affecting energies, and even cosmically, it's showing up in your reading. You're the first zodiac that I've done, like, since the white smoke has flown. So I'm almost wondering if, like, we're going to see this in other areas. Because the saboteur energy is seen, right? It's almost like not knowing what is this, what is sabotaging here. There has been sabotage. There's been anxiety. It's moving out of that, moving away from it, but through like clear-minded vision, being open to what it is that you see and not overthinking it. Because this is projected to hit the rat right on and clear the cups. Like cups kind of coming across as Holy Grail energy, which is the energy with like that we have within all of us that gives us access to the divine. Oh. It's curious, no, that this is 44, isn't it? No. Yeah. Wouldn't that be 44? Yeah, that'd be, I think L is 40, but they both have I and V. They're mimicked here. There's a sabotage energy that you are, if you're not seeing it like consciously in the physical, you're seeing it on a soul level. Like it's like your soul energy is breaking through to something on a subconscious level here. Like that's shifting it to conscious awareness. I don't know what this energy is crazy weird. Look at this underline. The Seven of Swords and the Sun. It's almost like something that has clearly been hidden here. Hidden in plain sight, hidden in plain view. That's no longer the case. There is a full significant cycle here that has come to an end. There's something that's happened that is like a prominent stepping stone into the age of Aquarius. Something is going on here. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's a planetary shift. I don't know if it has something to do with the Pope that's just been elected. I don't know if something else is taking place in the world. But yeah, something that was hidden in plain sight is finished. That's over. There's a truth that's been disguised. And it's almost like something around that energy is causing this vow to take place for you. And that's it. Like everything. Oh, see, there's justice in there's justice. Justice and balance. Just like, it's almost like just keep stepping on the path. You're on the right path. You're learning as you go. Give yourself, kind of give yourself some space here to, make a few missteps. That's okay. Learn a bit along the way. But you are going in the right direction here. Interesting, too, that takes us it's taking us Libra into Sagittarius energy. That's what I got. I don't know, it's a very deep, esoteric sort of reading, but it also, like, I feel like it's connected to a big shift, and this is just confirming that for me, like, too, because the sun also represents reality. Like, the reality as we know it, as we see it, and there's been a change in reality here. It doesn't feel bad, though. It's almost like being aware of something that you weren't aware of before. It was hidden in plain sight. But, right, like, almost like the eyes being, like, unable to see it because of some type of mental anxiety. Yeah. I think there's something really relevant, too, that I just didn't do your reading. A lot of times I'll just try to push through. Like, no, I'll have a nap later. But I was like, no, I'm going to lay down and have a sleep. I'm going to have a coma moment and then wake up to Aquarius reading. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to focus on a little bit more. Well, let's see. On a personal level, I'm going to use these cards. I am going to ask, what is your greatest achievement yet to come? It's be interesting to see that. So we're going to see what your greatest achievement is yet to come, especially with this energy, Aquarius. Yeah. The links for the two options for the extended, if you wish to follow me there, are in the description below. Thank you so much, Aqua babies. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.